everybody, happy Wednesday. It's Barb Reed, the Wexford Stamper, and I am here on a Wednesday looking forward to sharing a couple of, actually 3 different projects for you this evening. Hello everyone, Deb is here, Joanne and Ann, and that's Joanne and Mary and Leo. Yep, we're having some wonderful fall temps here in South Carolina as well. So we went up a little past 80 today, so that's pretty nice. All right, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and come down here. And what I want to share with you this evening is a project kit that I kind of put together myself. So if you have your catalog handy, you can grab that if you'd like. But what I purchased is from the BEARY Christmas Suite on 22 and 23. I bought the BEARY Memories and More card pack and the BEARY Christmas Memories and More cards and envelopes. Let me give you a little closer look at those. This is the card pack that you get. These are great if you want to put together cards very quickly. Hi Rise, welcome. And they have different size cards that are already pre-printed and work great for you. It's, hey Brenda from Ohio, nice to see you. They are different sizes. There's 4x6 and then there's the 3x4. So we'll get into that a little later. And then the other part, this costs $10. And the other part that I bought were the card bases and envelopes. You get 10 of each. And that was $10 at all too. So I didn't buy any of the stamps or anything else from the BEARY Christmas Suite. It's quite big. It's got 12x12 paper, and it's got a stamp set, and it has a punch and all that stuff. And I didn't buy any of that. I just focused on the Memories and More. Wow, hi Margot from California. Holy moly. Welcome here, I'm in South Carolina. And so I just bought those 2 packs, the cards and envelopes and the Memories and More card packs. And I'll show you those a little closer, but I just wanted to let you know that it is a large suite, but I just bought the Memories and More portion of it. All right. So let me go ahead and share with you the projects we're going to be making this evening. The first one we're going to make is this cute little memory book. Okay, now take in mind, I didn't use anything from anywhere else except the Memories and More packs that I just mentioned. And it opens up like this, and you have space to put pictures or journaling or whatever you like. And then I also made it that it has these little pockets that you can add additional pictures or more journaling or little souvenir tickets or whatever. But it allows you to write down things that might have happened over your holiday. And then you can put together a really cute little album to share with someone that you spent your holiday with. So I think it's a really cute and easy, I'll show you that in a few minutes, way to put together a gift for somebody. After the fact, after the holiday, you can send them this cute little memory book. All right, in addition to that, I'm going to show you how to make this cute little goodie box. And I made this out of one of the card bases. And this holds, it's a pretty big box. It actually holds, I put in here a little lip balm and 2 little Ghirardelli squares. So you got a good bit of space in there. And I just created this out of one of the card bases and use some of the cards that come with the kit to decorate the outside of the box and create the tag. So that's all made with the Memories and More as well. And then lastly, I'm going to share this cute little envelope treat box. This is made out of one of the envelopes from the pack. And then I just have a tie on the top here. I used a little of the silver trim. And inside I have, what did I put in this one? I put 2 little hand sanitizers and a lip balm. So loads of space in there. You could really do whatever you like, but this is actually made out of an envelope, and I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so those are our 3 projects tonight. So get your coffee and relax, and let me show you a little bit of the product that's in the kit before we get started. These are the smaller cards that come in the kit, and let me measure quickly. I know you get 54 total cards. These are 4 by 3, okay? Lots of different designs. Some sides are plain. Some leave space to do little pictures, or here we have some that are like journal cards, and they all match the color palette of the Berry Christmas. Oh, it's coming, Mary, it's on its way. And then you have the larger cards that are this size. These are 4 by 6, okay, and these the same thing. You've got some designs that are just plain designs. Some have some sentiments on them. Here's season greetings, and then here's one that has the cute little bears on it. So there's all different ones. So you get 54 cards, total cards, in that pack. But then you also get these sheets of stickers. This was the great part of it. I just love this, because it made it so easy to decorate things. I just had to use the stickers. I didn't do any stamping at all in any of these projects. So you get 4 sheets of the stickers here. And they're all, of course, same color palette, have the cute little bears and the walrus and the reindeer and the trees. So you get 4 of those. So that is the one pack, and that's $10. The other pack, you're going to get 10 envelopes and 10 card bases. Let me make sure that's correct. Is it 10 of each? Let's see. I want to make sure before I tell you. 20 card bases and 20 card bases and 20 envelopes. Okay? So these are your choices. They have 2 different colors. They have the blue envelopes, and then they have the ones with the red on the top, which is more of like a poppy parade, okay? So you've got 10 of each of those, and then you also have 10 card bases of each. You have the red and the blue, okay? So originally what the set is made to do is you get your card base, and you can fold it over, and you can really quickly, you know, put cards together. Like you could put the Merry Christmas on the front there, and that's a card already. So this was originally set for just making greeting cards, which you can still do, and they're great to have around when you need to make cards quickly. And these kinds of set are not just seasonal, they have some different ones too. Or here's another one where you could hold it this way, put the large panel with the polar bears on it, and then you could grab one of the sentiments from the sticker sheets and put that right on the front, and there would be your card. So that is the original plan for them, but you know how much I love to make the 3D projects, so that's where I went, and I came up with 3 different things, and I want to share them with you tonight. So the first one we're going to do, hi Dawn, welcome, is our little memory book, and you're going to be so excited how quickly this comes together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in the things I need. Now I'm going to use the red envelopes for this one. Okay, so you're going to need 4 envelopes. And the envelopes are what we're going to start with, because those are what make the base of the whole book, are the envelopes. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to take an envelope, and we're going to turn it over this way, and we're going to just apply some glue to the flap. Okay, so we're going to go right here. You might want to fold it over just so you can see where that line is. You don't want to go any lower than that line with your glue. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of my Tombow and just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my second envelope, and I'm going to just put a little glue on there like that. Okay, then I'm going to take my line it up so that the bottom of the second envelope lines up with that score line at the top of the envelope and the bottom of the envelope flap. Hope that makes sense. All right, so then I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to take a third envelope and I'm going to do the same thing. The edge is going to line right up to that score line at the base of the flap. Okay, and out we go, and one more, same thing. And that's how quickly it comes together. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and place that right there. And there you have your book ready to go. Now, I just tucked this in instead of cutting it off, but you can either cut it off or in a separate design, you could make that fold over the front. Okay, that's really up to you, but I just folded mine inside the last one. There we go. All right, so now you have the base to your memory book. Now you're going to grab 3 of the card bases, okay? And you're going to get your trimmer, and you're going to cut those in half the long way, okay? So you're going to cut it off at 4 1/4, and you're going to create 8 panels from those 4 card bases, okay? We're going to do the exact same thing again, okay? We're going to go ahead and take these bases, and they are going to cover, let's start on the back. Okay, this is going to be the outside of our memory book. So we're just going to go ahead and paste one of these, not paste, glue one of each of these on each of those outside 4 panels. Okay, I'm going to do them all so that it's lighter at the top, but that's really up to you, however you want to do that. And not only does it keep it nice because it's all the same color, it really gives the book a lot more rigidity, and it makes that it will last you much longer than if it was just the envelopes on their own. All right, so these are the outside. Okay, just like that. All right, now while those are drying, we're going to turn it to the inside of the book. Do the same thing. Now, the only thing you want to make sure of, if you're going to create the little slide-in things, you want to make sure you don't put any glue on this darker area here. So you want to make sure not to put glue maybe on the last 1/2 inch of the card base, because you don't want any glue to go inside that envelope area and will cause it to be closed. Okay, so you want to make sure, if you want to do the slide in, that you don't get any glue on that dark red area. All right, let's put our next one here. Now this is the inside, and we know that because this is the place where we can reach inside of the envelope if we want to do the slide in extra space. Okay, there's 3. Now all the dimensions, all the information, all the products will be available on my blog after we have our live stream today, and there's also be a downloadable PDF that you can download. So if you like it written instructions better than reading off a screen, that is available for you. All right, so those are our insides and outsides. Now let's look at the original. What I did here for the outside, you can see in the back, I used the light blue card bases. Now what I can do is choose, let's turn over to the back. This is the back. Now I can choose my large cards that I'm going to use for here. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and, now this is the back of the card. Okay, so we can go, oops, except that's upside down. That's not good. Okay, so what you do now is you pick a coordinating 4x6 card, and that will layer perfectly on your, the back side of your memory book. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. So you can tell by all this layering that I'm doing, it's really going to be a nice memory book that'll really be able to last all the opening and closing. All right, so there is that. I'm going to leave that one blank for now, and I'll show you why in a minute. Now, this is the inside. Okay, now on the inside, we're not going to put a full 4x6. Let me show you what I did here. Okay, on the inside, I used the smaller squares. These are 3x4, and I put those in here, and then I just layered a piece of basic white cardstock on top. Hi, Mary B. Welcome. I'm glad you made it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and grab the cards. Okay, I decided I'm going to use this color. Okay, try not to do it upside down there. Okay, and I'm just putting them here. And this is where you can really kind of do whatever you think that you want to make it look like. If you don't think you want to do 4 pictures like that, that's fine. Whatever you think, you can use it in any way you want. But I thought this would be a great way to include pictures. And then if you want to use the little pockets, you can put some journaling or little things you might have collected during the holiday. Maybe some tickets or something like that. So this is the inside that I'm going to be using the smaller cards like that. All right. And last one. So this is what you'll see when you open the book. All right. Now, these will go on top like that. And the way I did it is I put them on dimensionals, but this space will be really where you put your pictures. So you might not want to put a white piece there like that. You might want to wait and put a picture there. Okay, so that's what you can do on the inside. Now, let me show you how I made the cover. All right, this is the cover here. So I fold up all these parts, and then this one comes over top. All right, that's the one I left blank from the back. All right, remember when I showed you, okay, I put all these down for the back covers, and then I left this one blank because that's going to be the cover of the memory book. So when we turn it over, we bring it in from the left, from the right to the left, and then this one folds over. Okay, and let me show you how I did this one. I took a small card like this. This is a 3x4. And I actually mounted it on another piece of cardstock, which is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then that piece will go ahead and be my front cover. All right, so let me put that down like that. Now I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this, really close to the top and really close to the bottom, because we want to have some space in the middle that we can feed our ribbon through. So let me go ahead and show you what that means. I'm going to take the backings off my dimensionals, and then I'm going to just place this right here in the center as best I can, just like that. And I'm going to take a piece of one of my favorite holiday ribbons, the white, no, that's not what it's called. It's called iridescent ribbon. Take a piece of that. Oh my, I am out. And I'm going to go ahead, and that it can feed right under the panel that you put on front with your dimensionals and go all the way through and around to the back. And then you can tie it in the front. Okay? Just like that. Okay, now let me show you with my finished one all the other things I did. Okay, so I put the white pieces here in the center of each of those panels just to pretend that they are like the pictures. Okay, then I grabbed my sticker sheets and I was able to sneeze, and then I stuck them right down here onto the different panels to decorate. So there's no stamping, there's no fussy cutting. Okay, these were all amazing little stamps, little stickers that went along with it. And then this folds up like this. And then you have your front, and I even stuck a little polar bear there on the front. And then I have my ribbon that goes through the front panel like that and around and ties. Let me show you one more thing if you'd be interested. And all the dimensions to make these are on my blog. These cute little things I made for inserts. Okay, they slide right in here under each panel. And what I did is I cut out a piece of, this is Night of Navy 4 by 5.5, and I stuck one of the 3x4 cards in the middle, and then I put a little bit strip of one of the cards there to be a little pull. So you could use those to give yourself more space for more pictures or more space for journaling. So that's how that would go together. Now let me show you how it would tie. But it's super easy to put together, and you could probably make 3 or 4 of these with, let's see, you need 4 envelopes and card bases, and so you could make 5 of them. Okay, so really a great idea that you could put together. Take some pictures on your phone. When you get back from a holiday event, you can get those developed, and then you could make these cute little memory books and send them out to everybody who was there. So that is one of my ideas. That was my favorite. I had to get that one out of the way first. Okay, the next one I'm going to share with you is this cute little envelope gift bag. Okay, and this is super easy. So I'm going to grab an envelope. You just pick an envelope. Either color is fine. And I'm going to make sure I look at my directions so I don't muff it up here. Okay. You're going to bring in your trimmer. And you're going to cut off the top of, if you want, you can cut off the top of your flap just to make it a little flatter. Okay? And then what you're going to do is you are going to score at 3/4 and 1.5 on all 3 sides, excluding the side that has the flap. That's a great idea, and you could share some recipes with somebody. That's a great idea. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it right at the 3/4, then at the 1/2, not the 1/2, the 1.5, sorry. Then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go 3/4, 1.5, and then the final side, 3/4, 1.5. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you want to take your envelope and fold really, really well on all those score lines, kind of back and forth. So both ways, you want to make sure you're scoring both ways, just so the envelope will kind of break down a little bit on those score lines so you can move it around a little bit. Okay, then one more side over here. So you've got the 2 score lines on all 3 sides. All right, now you're going to just take your hand and you're going to press, here, I'll show you the bottom. Press this out and make the bottom of the gift bag those 2 panels there like that. And that will kind of automatically create these little triangles on the end. There we go. Okay. Let me try that again. There we go. Okay. So you have your bottom now, and you're going to just fold over your 2 little ends. Okay, let me pull this one out. He's being difficult. There we go. Okay, so you want to make sure you have your nice corners here, like there, and then you're going to go ahead and just fold over the 2 triangle ends. And what I usually do is I will take a glue dot, because it's a lot easier to get it to stay than with glue, liquid glue. So you put a glue dot right on the point of the triangle, and then you just place it down on the bottom and push, and then it's going to stay and make your bottom. Okay, now let's do the same over here. Hope I'm making sense to everybody. Okay, again, I'm going to just put a glue dot right there on the point of the triangle, and then push it down from the inside and out. And then you have your bag. It's done. That's how quickly that comes together. Okay, so now what I do is I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the top part here of the flap, just so it'll lay down a little better. So I'm going to use glue dots again, since we did that once. This will just help your flap stay closed, just like that. Okay, and one more glue dot on the other side. Okay, and there you have it. You're just going to go ahead and fold on that flap, and then you can fold this closed, because remember, with your 2 score lines, you're able to kind of make your V on the side of the bag, and then this just folds over the front, just like that. Okay, and let me show you this one here. Okay, I just folded it over like that, and I put 2 holes in there. I can do that. I'll show you that here. Okay, now what I'm going to do first before that is I'm going to do some decorating, just like I did before. And to do that, there's no stamping. You're just going to go ahead and grab your cute little sticker sheets. Okay. And let's see, let's put a cute little reindeer on this one. So you can put something down here in the bottom, and we can add this. Why don't we put this first, and then we can put the deer beside it. Okay, so we'll put this here on the, let's put this first like that. Christmas is better together. And then we're going to go ahead and add the cute little deer. So these stickers make it very, very easy to decorate your little bag. See that? All right, now I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to grab my punch, and we're just going to put 2 holes in it. Okay. pretty close together, and just eyeball it. Don't go crazy about it. About 3/4 of an inch apart. Okay, then I'm going to grab some of the silver trim. There's gold and silver trim available. Take a piece of that, and I'm going to go ahead and just go through those holes I created. Okay, I'm going to come through the front to the back, and then the back to the front. That's going to keep it closed for you. You can also wrap a ribbon around the entire bag if you like. Then all I need to do here is make a nice bow on the front. Let me cut some of these off. But this is a quick way you can make a quick little treat box, a treat bag, out of a pretty envelope. So that's that. That is the little envelope treat bag. All right. Now it's got a good bit of room in it because I shared with this one I have two little hand sanitizers and a lip balm. Perfect for the cold weather. Okay, so lots of space in there. You could make many of these, and they're super cute, super cute. All right, last one. Here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and we're going to make this cute little box. All right, this box I created out of a card base from the set. All right, so let me grab a card base. Now I've got some extra audience members today. Hi, Miles. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my trimmer. Let me get my directions here for the gift box. Here we go. This is one of the card bases that come with the kit. All right, I'm gonna start with the card base, and I'm going to, on the long side, I'm going to score at 1. I like scoring on this side for the 1. It's easier than trying to go the other way. So we go at 1. I'm going to turn it around. So it's 1, 2, 4 1/4, which you'll find is the score line that is already on the card. 5 1/4. And then you're going to cut it off at the 8. So I'm going to pull it open, go out to the 8, and cut it off. Okay? Not the 8. I think the 7 1/2. 7 1/2. No, wait. The 8. Hold on. Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm getting myself confused a little bit here. I think I got to cut it off at the 7 1/2, not the 8. 7 1/2. And now I'm probably going to do the wrong thing, but here. Okay, 7 1/2. All right, so let me give you that again. You're going to score at 1, 2, 4 1/4 is the line that's already there, 5 1/4, and then cut it off at 8, at 7 1/2. 7 1/2, okay. Whoa. All right, last thing you're going to do here before we get rid of our trimmer is we're going to go on the short side, and we're going to score at 1 on each side. 1, 1. Okay, now we're done. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and score on all, and crease on all my score lines. Watch how quickly this comes together. This is real fun. All right, so now I've got all my lines folded and scored. Now we're gonna have to do just a little bit of scoring, okay, of cutting, I mean. Okay, we're gonna hold this in the profile direction with the smaller panels at the bottom. And I'm gonna go ahead and go on the first vertical score line, cut all the way up to the second horizontal, then cut that off like that. He does seem like a bit of a crazy dog. I saw how he chewed up some of your things at home. Just a puppy, right? And then I just made this one of the tabs. Okay, so this one came completely off, this square, and then this created the tab that's going to face down. Okay, now we're going to turn it on the landscape side, and we're going to release these two tabs. These are going to help us put our box together. Okay. All right, now all we're going to need is to put a little bit of glue on here. And we're going to glue those to the back side panels. Okay, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and line up the fold with the edge of the back side panel on both sides. And so all that's free now is this front panel. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on those two outside panels and fold that up and close. And there you have your box. That's how quick that comes together. So quick. All right, now I took a couple of pieces from the card set and I had to trim it a bit. And that one I'm going to put right here on the front. Okay, this is a 4x6 card that I had to cut down to 4x2. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and put that right on the front. So I didn't use any additional DSP or anything. I just cut down one of the cards. And then from one of the other cards, I cut these 1/4-inch strips. And these are going to go on the flap portion of the box. And that's how quick that comes together. Really simple. Okay. We'll put that right here. This is on the outside of the flap there, and then that's basically the top of the box. We'll put the second flap. We'll put the second strip, sorry. And then there you have the box, just like that. Okay, now let me show you how I made the tag. If you look here, you can see the little tag. Very simple. I grabbed a scrap piece of basic white card and I took the Let It Snow sticker from the sticker sheet, stuck it down to the card, and then I just cut around it. Then you don't have to worry about the sticky on the back. But this is how I created the tag. I just took the round sticker and I stuck it to my white cardstock. And now I'm just cutting around it. And now I have my tag. All right. Also in the front, I took the Warm Wishes sticker and placed that right there. Okay, and of course, I put a hole in my new tag, and then I just used some of the iridescent ribbon and tied a bow around the box. So that's how your box will end up. All right, so those are my 3 projects for this evening. All 3 can be made from the 2 pieces we were talking about at the beginning. Those are the cards for the Memories and More, and also the card bases, and envelopes. And you can make all 3 of these items. You can probably make more than 3. You can make many, many more of them. So grab that kit. It's a great buy. It's only $20 for both pieces. And you can have lots of fun. Now remember, all this information will be on my blog, so make sure to check it out. And I'd love to see if anybody puts together some of these little memory books. They'd be such a precious little gift for someone for the holiday. Or you could use it for recipes. That's another great idea, Anne. Good for you. So, thanks again for joining this evening, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Happy weekend, and I will see you on Monday of next week. This Monday I had to miss, but next week for sure, Monday, see me for Monday Fun Day. Thank you, Margot. Come back and visit us again. I'll see you guys Monday. Keep on stamping.